Well, I want to say right now, this is my first video doing with the Kenneka Jenkins situation. It is October 4th, 10:57. And of course, Kenneka Jenkins' funeral was Saturday, this past Saturday. But I just want to get into this real quick, and I just want to say, for you to kind of move forward and find it out what happened to Kenneka and who did it to Kenneka, you kind of got to go back. And a lot of people getting these new footage are just constantly moving forward, trying to see where that person was, where that person at, and not going to back to the footage, the first footage that we got, which is the beginning. And right at the beginning, you can see what I'm about to show is the first footage we got from Kenneka when she went into the kitchen and up until the last time we seen her. All right, and I'm also using the newer video where the police came that same night, and this word supposedly had found her dead. So I'm gonna play this, and I want for you, the viewer, to look at the lines again, And what I found with the lines when Kenneka went through those two boxes, the left box on top and the right box, both of them go off. And that sense right there, there were, I know, at least two other people in that kitchen at the time. And I know a lot of you probably already know this, but as it's playing right now, you see the left box and the right box with Kenneka. Okay. Before she gets to a point, that left box on top of her and that right box go off. Both of them. I think with that box on the right, that popped in and then popped out, that person got, in that sensor for that quick moment. It got in that sensor. Probably to tell her, no, don't go that way, go that way. But it popped in that sensor. Whoever that person is, they still standing behind there watching her go that way. They're watching her. And the other guy, waiting on her, like, yeah, girl, whatever, probably, trying to take her, saying, I'm going to take you back, to your room. Now, it could be security, could be her friends already down there. At this time, as you see now, the police officers, the video I was showing the police officers, they going in exact, they're bigger than Kenneka, they way more than Kenneka, and they're going in the exact direction she was, and you don't see the left and the right box go off. So that kind of lets you know, okay, with the original Kenneka video, there was two people we know for sure, two or more people in that kitchen with her. They was probably out of view, like in the left. Over there left, you see how close, when Kenneka walks up to the left, that's when the sensor go off. So somebody was there. Before she got there, the sensor went off. So somebody was over there, either in the cut, either had behind the yellow block here, or was right over there to the left. Wherever they were, they kicked that sensor off. They was there somewhere. They could have been right there in the walkway, but edited out. Could be. And the other person to the right, they was looking at her the whole time, or probably directing and guiding her, tell her now, go that way or whatever. But you never know, because you don't hear no sound. It's just only surveillance. And I'm going back showing with the big guy, the guy at the end who walks at the end that I showed. He was going back to talk to one of the officers who was probably at the exact spot where the person who probably was just watching Kenneka was probably at. So that's my thoughts of it. But what I want to tell people to do now is just look at where everyone, when you get the newer videos, just look at where everyone was at the time that we last seen Kenneka. I think if you do that, you can kind of figure out who knew she was in the kitchen or who had something to do with it. So check out the time when Kenneka was last seen, and then check out the newer footage to see where was everybody at the exact time Kenneka was last seen. If her friends weren't around in the lobby area during that time, then it was them. If the security weren't around at that exact time, you gotta see where the security, because security was at the exact time that Kenneka was gone. So as soon as you get those two times and you see who was around and see who wasn't around, you got your answer. Hope this was good enough for you. All right. So anybody up here doing investigating, answer that question for me.